Dangote Sinotruck West Africa inaugurated a completely knocked down CKD truck assembly plant in Lagos State, and the leadership of the Nigerian Senate, led by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, alongside Lagos State Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu, were at the commissioning of the plant in Ikeja, where they were hosted by the President of Dangote Industries Limited, Aliko Dangote, and the executive management, amongst others. Dangote Sinotruck West Africa is a joint venture with a total investment of $100 million. Dangote Industries Limited owns 65% of the equity, while Sinotruck of China owns 35%. The company had earlier revealed that it has a capacity to produce 16 to 18 trucks per day, or about 10,000 trucks annually. In his speech, Governor Sanwo-Olu congratulated Alhaji Aliko Dangote for his remarkable efforts towards industrialization in Nigeria and Africa, and he eulogized the CKD plant, which has the capacity to assemble and produce 10,000 trucks annually and is set to create about 3,000 jobs across Nigeria.
Ours should be a government that must ensure that the private sector have what it takes to make those investments. And if you can read from the brochure, this is a partnership in which Dangote has put in over $100 million. They've had staff that they've employed. They've created what we see as a backward integration into this facility. And like they've mentioned, modestly as a state government, we have seen the benefit of what they're doing here. To us, we have procured from them compactor trucks that we're seeing, the orange compactor trucks that we're seeing on the road in Lagos. They were all manufactured and put together in these same premises. And as another demonstration, we have also publicly made another order for 100 trucks of the compactors, because we found that they are reliable. And that's what, we don't need to go very far. I'm sure Chief Edwin will give me very, very generous discounts, because I'm making this, Mr. Senate President, with all, you will put the seal that he will give me a generous discount so that we can serve the people of Lagos more. But honestly, it's really about partnership. It's really about the sense of purpose and the fact that as a people, we need to be able to develop our economy, our environment better than we've met it. And I think the Dangote group of companies, where at another premise of them, are a good testament. They're a good local Nigerian, African business that we can all beat our chest and be proud of. They're a local company that has turned to a global brand, right? And I believe that, they can compete with any brand globally in whatever choosing profession they have found themselves. Yesterday, we saw them as the biggest, single train refinery. Now again here today, we're seeing what they're doing here in the heart of Ikeja, which used to be and is still the industrial hub of our country. It used to be the major industrial hub of our country. And I'm happy that ownership has still changed, but they've kept the vision, to our forefathers, to make sure that it is industries that are being produced here, is people that are being employed, is young people that are being trained, right? And it's a product that we need. You can see buses, you can see all sorts of things. So we want to encourage them. Let's use this as an opportunity to also, speak to other, both public and private businesses, to try and patronize our own. CKD is the new fashion in town, and everything, the Dangote Industries are taking the lead. Like I said, that they will also be producing CNG engines, which will, reduce cost of operations and give, cleaner energies, and the rest of it. So for us as a government, we're proud. I also am happy that I've taken my Sunday to work with Mr. Senate President and the leadership of Dangote Industries, and to say that we're happy with what we're seeing. The information out there is for others to do the same. And if they call us on Saturday, we'll come. If you call us on Sunday, we'll come. It's not just about Alhaji Aliko. It's about ensuring that Lagos can continue to remain the center, commercial, economic nerve center of our country. And this government that we are in will continue to encourage every business, that is worth his own onions, and call on us. We'll be here to support you at all times.
President of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, reaffirmed the readiness of one of his companies, Dangote Sinotruck West Africa Limited, to further raise the level of local content in its vehicles to up to 60% when Ajaokuta Steel Company comes on stream.
And today, we are really, really very, very grateful. Our subsidiary Dangote Sinotruck West Africa is an assembler and producer of a full range of commercial vehicles covering heavy-duty trucks, medium trucks, light trucks, and other semi-trailers serving the local transportation industry. And as you are aware, Dangote also owns majority shares of Pan Peugeot Automobile of Nigeria in Kaduna, where we do, we assemble, small vehicles. We're a joint venture company with a total investment of over $100 million formed for the truck assembly, which is owned 60% by Dangote Industries, 30% by Sinotruck, China, and 5% by Andes. Our aim is to meet the expected current demand of this segment of automobiles required for logistics, construction, food, and beverages industries in Nigeria, as the government focuses on boosting economic development across the country. And I'm sure we are going to fully participate in the new CNG, which I think the government is driving. But we alone in Dangote, we have actually committed to buy 10,000 of the CNG trucks, of which 1,500, they are arriving this June and July. Already about 500 of them, they are at the port. So this company has actually installed capacity to assemble and produce 10,000 trucks annually and create about 3,000 jobs across Nigeria. The decision to invest in the truck assembly plant is part of our backward integration strategies to add value and reduce imports. We have welding and painting shops to fabricate and paint trucks, cabin, trailers of different types, so as enhance local content of complete knockdown operations of commercial vehicles manufacturing in Nigeria. In the next 12 months, we will begin to fabricate different types of trailers and tippers bodies in our plant to increase value addition of up to 40 to 60%, with the goal to achieve domestic self-sufficiency and serve the West African regional market. Your Excellency, we're playing a strategic and key role to develop heavy-duty truck assembly and manufacturing industry in Nigeria. We are providing employment opportunities for Nigerians as well as improving local automobile industry. We will continue to invest in the plant and achieve technological advancement for Nigeria. We will also continue to promote Nigeria's economic development.
Addressing Alhaji Dangote as the president of the Dangote Group Worldwide, Senator Akpabio commended him for a series of investments that have provided employment for thousands of Nigerians.
For us to get to the point of taking over 5 million or 10 million Nigerians off the street and giving them gainful employment, we must encourage investments like this. We must encourage investments like this. So for the Dangote Sinotruck West Africa, you've already said it all. Ours is to come and do oversight. Ours is also to come and see. We'll go back and report. I'm sure even the president of the country will be glad to receive report from us on what is going on in Lagos, capable of producing at least 10,000 trucks from here on a yearly basis for use by Nigerians. During the COVID, His Excellency Governor Sanwo-Olu, SIW, was here to flag off the compaction trucks that handle all the waste disposals in Lagos, and he bought about 100 of them. Today, as we also commission the other ancillary vehicles and trucks, he has also ordered 100 of them to be produced and sold to Lagos. So it's not just coming, it shows commitment, it shows dedication. It shows that other industries that come here, Lagos government will also patronize them. It's not just a function of giving them the requisite environment to do their business and make profit and also help our children, but they will also not only partner, but also patronize such industries. So I urge other states to emulate the example of what Lagos is doing. So congratulations. Nigeria is very proud of their legacies. And other facilities, including fertilizer, including urea and all that, and you are already exporting these things to other countries. We are very proud of you. We are very proud of you. I want to also thank you for keying into the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President by insisting that we are also going into the production of CNG trucks. Already you have about 500 of them at the port, and you are bringing the first set of 1,500 CNG trucks into the country. This is what is called teamship. When the president addressed the world at Chatham House during his campaigns, he mentioned the fact that he wasn't going to run a sole presidency, that he was going to run a presidency of teamship. This is teamship, and you are a team player. We are proud of you. On that note, I want to say that God will bless this industry, this factory, and all that work here will never have any accident. And anybody that patronizes here will also make profit, and that Nigerians will continue to enjoy the benefit of your life and your innovations.
One of the high points of the ceremony was the display of a long lineup of heavy-duty trucks produced at the plant. Dangote Sinotruck is established to play a strategic and key role to develop the heavy-duty truck assembly and manufacturing industry in Nigeria, and in doing so, provides employment opportunities for Nigerians in addition to improving local auto industry. The Commissioner for Home Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Layode, listed the activities and achievements of the Ministry of Home Affairs in the past year at the 2024 Annual Ministerial Press Briefing, which held in Lagos State.
The Nigerian Legion is a group of ex-servicemen and women established by the federal government with a command in all the 36 states of the Federation. The major reason for their creation is for the government to cater for their welfare. They are subvented by the state government to augment what the federal government gives. After Armed Forces Remembrance Week, the fund raised at the emblem launch is used for their empowerment, such as materials, cash donation to widows, orphans, disabled, and aged ex-service men within the state. The Lagos state government also ensure that most of the families of the slain heroes and retired officers are captured in the empowerment programs of the state through its MDAs, such as in the Ministry of Women Affairs, Poverty Alleviation, where they are empowering the women when we are having a program in that ministry. Among others, the state government also employs some of these legionnaires as security personnel within the MDAs in our state. Our ministry also liaising with the Nigeria Inter-Religious Council, that NIREC, Interfaith Pally.
The press briefing was attended by Mr. Bengal Motosho, the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Honorable Jibril Karim, the House Committee Chairman on Home Affairs, Permanent Secretaries and Directors of the Ministry of Home Affairs. The Commissioner, Ministry of Home Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Layode, spoke extensively about the positive strides taken by the ministry and the huge impact on Lagos residents.
Special immigrant status is a means of granting permanent residency for foreign nationals who are married to a Nigerian citizen, and this is to ensure assimilation of non-Nigerian as citizens for the economic enhancement of the nation. During the period under review, a total number of 37 applicants were received for processing, while 29 applicants were cross-examined for the naturalization and special immigrant status. The final recommendation is concluded by the Federal Ministry of Interior. The processing commences immediately. An applicant is received from the Ministry of Interior at Abuja. The applicants are thereafter invited to submit all necessary documents and payment of processing fee. Pre-meeting of subcommittee on naturalization and special immigrant status, which is a precondition for statutory meeting of the Affirmation Committee, is usually convened to serve the purpose of ensuring that persons recommended for the Nigerian citizen are of good character, most importantly, to establish the genuineness of the document submitted by the applicant. The statutory members of the committee comprises of representatives of 6 agencies of the federal and the state government. They are Nigerian Immigration Service, Department of State Security, Nigerian Police, Ministry of Justice, Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, and Office of Civic Engagement. Within the year under review, a total number of 37 applicants were received for processing, while 29 applicants were cross-examined for naturalization, special immigrant status, and have been transmitted final clearance from the Federal Ministry of Interior, Abuja. Also, money lenders activities. The money lender activities is money lending business is one of the vital part of the economic which allow people in the small scale industry and petty traders to have stress-free access to loan to finance their businesses, which might be difficult in commercial banking sector due to prevailing condition attached to granting of loans. The Ministry of Home Affairs oversees the processing of the money lenders, applications and issuance of the license to money lenders operators in Lagos State. The ministry also monitors and supervises the activities of the money lender operators in Lagos State. Also conducts stakeholders forum for money lenders operators. The ministry also ensures compliance of the money lenders registration, which federal financial regulatory agencies such as Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission and Special Control Unit against money laundering. In partnering with the private sector, the Ministry of Home Affairs is a partnership with the money lender sectors in the way that most of such small-scale organizations are mandated to register with the ministry. In return, the ministry registers, provides, and monitors the viability of such companies in ensuring that while the money lenders are in business, the general public is also protected from scammers and people of questionable character, while also regulating the activities of the companies. This partnership have greatly assisted small-scale business owners in Lagos State to keep their petty business afloat without having to contend with the high interest rate of the big banks. These activities have contributed to the microeconomic growth of business in the state. During the year under review of May 2023 to 2024 May, the ministry received a total number of 274 new applicants, while 494 money lenders operators were reviewed within the state in the ministry.
Members of the press asked relevant questions centered around the ministry's assignments, to which the commissioner responded. The Lagos State government has stated that the welfare and safety of its citizens remain top priority as they work assiduously to ensure that the Themes Plus agenda benefits all Lagosians.